What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six. I'm Rob. Today I'm reviewing the Springbank 12-year-old Cask Strength. So this one comes from the region of Campbelltown. Springbank is becoming alarmingly sought after by people in the UK. All right, a friend from Scotland, you guys know him pretty well, I think. Roy Aquavite always complains that there are never enough Springbank in Scotland or in the rest of the UK, and it's becoming so bad that most retail stores that get them only allow for one per customer, and people are fighting over these things. We don't have a lot of Springbank in Ontario. There's a few expressions, none of the highly sought after ones like the local barleys and that sort of thing. The SAQ in Quebec gets a little bit more. Alberta obviously gets a little bit more. And I think Nova Scotia sometimes gets a bit more than we do as well. This one, I was lucky enough to pick up two. I have one bunkered, I have this one, and I'm glad I bought two because it is phenomenal stuff. When I first opened this bottle, it was surprisingly peated, in my opinion. A lot of people don't pick it up too much, but I picked up more than I thought I would. More than I pick up in this 18-year-old Longrow, which has kind of a broken box and the label also has fallen off. But it's a Longrow for sure, and it's peated, but it's not drastically more peated than this Springbank Cask Strength. A lot of the characteristics I pick up in the Springbank 12-year-old, I pick up in the Longrow as well. I haven't had a lot of the Longrow yet. I do plan on tasting a little bit more before I review it. But man, this Springbank is beautiful. It's a barbecue peat. It's not the iodine, Band-Aid, medicinal note that you would get from some of the Ardbegs or the Lafroigs. But it's just a really, really nice nose. Sweet caramel. Apple wood. Maybe even a little bit of like a hickory note. But like a burnt hickory, like smoky. I think 6-7 years ago, if you handed this glass to me, I don't know if I would have loved this nose, but it's amazing how things change, and I'm glad they did because this is just gorgeous. There are some fruits in there, like dates, not necessarily fresh fruit. Dried plums and apricots, dried figs, that sort of thing. Full bodied. 56.5%. But if you're careful with this one, you really don't have to add water. And I know there's a lot of people that love to add water to their whiskey. I really enjoy this one neat. When I do add water to this, I add a couple drops just to kind of mellow it out, but I honestly think that what's done with water on this one can also be done with time. Just let it sit in the glass a little longer, let it open up a little bit more, acclimate your palate with a sip of it, and then each sip after that will be a little bit easier, and it will be rewarding in my opinion, because the flavors you get from this at Cask Strength are just unbeatable. Beautiful stuff. It's not a lot of information. Not a lot of information on the box or the bottle. There are a mix of casks in this. I'm not sure the combination. The color indicates that there's some sherry in there, but it doesn't say anywhere on the box or bottle that it's natural color, so that's never a safe assumption when you look at color, when color is not indicated. It's definitely unchill filtered in my opinion. Some notes of dark chocolate, coffee, barbecue sauce, like I said, hickory, there are some notes that are unidentifiable, but notes that I've become in love with when it comes to Springbank. It's like a mustiness to it. Delicious. It's an A+. It's a high A+. There's some really good ones still yet to be reviewed, so I don't want to give any spoilers away, but that's amazing. Definitely an A+. Really, really good stuff. Okay, guys? If you like this video, click the like button. Share it with your friends. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. If you would like to help support the channel, you guys can also go to Patreon. I will put a link below, and you guys can help out with whatever you feel is reasonable. Honestly though, just watching, liking the videos, and commenting below is more than enough reward for me, because I really enjoy how this channel has been growing, how you guys are interacting, and it's been a lot of fun. So thank you very much. Cheers, guys.